My name is Tommy Jessup, and I'm an award-winning actor.
Line of duty.
I campaign to improve the rights of people with disabilities. We are not all the same, but we all do have hopes and dreams. I want to know why people with a learning disability are more than twice as likely to die from avoidable causes than the rest of the population.
She didn't deserve the treatment she got.
And how some hospitals fail to care properly for people like me.
I'm absolutely heartbroken that they treated Robert like that. People with disabilities have the right to be treated as a person.
Doesn't come off. People with a learning disability are not all the same. Just like anyone else, we have talents, and there are times where we need help.
Do you want to go through this again?
I'm lucky. I live a very full life. I've had good treatment from the NHS, but that's not always the case for other people like me.
Hi there, what can I get you?
Lemonade with no ice.
No ice.
Brendan is a fellow campaigner. So what kind of things frustrate you?
I know that you wouldn't be always stuck to my cubicle on because how can you my mom or my cubicle all wrong with Brendan? It's him with you. You know what I mean?
Can actually. People really are getting labelled in life.
If you give me time, you will get lonely.
That's a good point, that. I'm meeting someone with direct experience of poor care. Lisa's niece, Chloe, died in hospital in 2019. She had a serious muscle condition and a learning disability.
Would you like to have a look at a little video of her singing? So she's got her favourite socks on here. Alright babes, off you go.
Somewhere.
Wait, you've done that?
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
She makes me laugh, she wouldn't stop singing. In February, Chloe went to see her consultant
and my mum had told him that, she hadn't had a bowel movement. He raised blood tests for Chloe, and he never checked her results, and that's where she fell through. It was really only until late April, and I got this call from my mum, who was hysterical, and she said, "You have to come now, Chloe's very, very sick."
Chloe became more unwell and was rushed to Queen's Hospital. Possible signs of cancer.
She was agitated and was becoming in pain. Chloe couldn't articulate how she felt or what was happening with her body, even to us. And then they administered morphine. The crash team come in, and everyone, mother was hysterical, got her into a room. They worked on Chloe for about 20 minutes, and she survived that.
Chloe was moved to a general ward. A formal handover didn't take place. The learning disability team was not involved in her care there.
She wasn't on any support whatsoever. She was slightly sitting up and she was coughing. And when the nurse came down, I asked if she knew that Chloe had special needs, to which she looked down at the paper and said, "I do now." So I thought, that's a great start. I said to her, "She's coughing." And she said, "She's fine. You do what you need to do. You can come back in the morning." And this is something I will never forgive myself for. I looked at her, I said, "Chloe, I'll be back in the morning." And the last thing, I kissed her and I told her I loved her. And she went like that, and I walked out.
That same night, Lisa had a call from the hospital.
We literally walked into Chloe's room, and there was a young female registrar. She was visibly upset, and she said, "I declare Chloe dead at 1:53. I was just stunned. I was in shock. I couldn't believe it. And that was that.
Chloe was only 27 when she died.
Chloe used to come here. This is Chloe's drama class.
Hello, Tommy. Nice to meet you.
Chloe's drama group, Plot Memory.
I've got buds on there. They're not come out just yet.
Do you like singing, Tommy?
Yep.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Somewhere over the rainbow, way apart. That is an honour for Chloe.
Been honoured. Oh, thank you. It's so beautiful.
I think I would like to meet some Chloe in person. We've got many things in common with Chloe, because even I quite like the attention.
Yeah.
I get Chloe did. Really would have a laugh together. HS has always been good to me.
Have you got any problems swallowing food?
No. But treating people without learning disability needs more time and expertise.
That's very good blood pressure. I think you've been keeping fit and well, haven't you?
This can be a challenge in busy hospitals. I've come to the library with my director, Imogen, to look into cases where an inquest took place.
If the coroner discovers anything that needs to change to prevent people dying in similar circumstances, then they write a report called a Prevention of Future Death. Every single report that's been published since 2013, we can find all of the cases where it was somebody who also had a learning disability, and we can find out which hospitals they were treated at and what went wrong.
One hospital stood out, connected to 4 deaths. I'm going to look into 2 of them.
See the rhododendron coming out now, Tommy?
Yep.
This was Julie when she was about 6 or 7,
Okay.
and that was her mum and dad.
Yep.
I think we're going to a wedding.
Oh,
She liked to be the life and soul of the party, centre of attention. She loved it. Against all the odds, she enjoyed many years of happiness.
In August 2018, Julie was taken to Stepping Hill Hospital in Stockport. She had stopped eating and drinking and lost nearly 3 stone.
When I went to visit her, I found her soiled and bed wasn't changed. She had dry vomit on her hair. She wasn't being cared for. One Saturday I was called in late at night to say that Julie was very poorly. She got a rash, and one of the junior doctors thought the rash was a medication. It wasn't a medication rash, it was chicken pox.
Now, 2 weeks to fight the chicken pox, she died a few days after catching it.
She used to make pottery. This is a little house that she made.
Friends.
Nice, isn't it?
Yes.
I think she was a nuisance to them. You know, they just haven't got the facilities or the trained staff to deal with people with learning disability. And that's evident. She didn't deserve the treatment she got. I wished I'd pushed harder. I really do. But I didn't. And I've got to live with that.
Thank you for sharing the story with us. What did happen to Julie really isn't fair at all.
No, it wasn't fair, Tommy. And no matter how big the organisation, and no matter how powerful they are, they've got to follow the rules.
And is it okay if I just stick it in the inside of your shirt for you?
Kat McIntosh cared for Julie before she went into hospital. And what kind of issues did Julie's hospital face?
At that time, they didn't have a learning disability liaison nurse to give that expertise and to help all the other staff in the hospital understand how to best meet the needs of somebody with a learning disability. There was lots of saying that they couldn't do tests. There was an issue of her not being suitable, I think was the phrase that was used. And it felt to me as though people weren't prepared to make the effort or show her the same level of care that we would if maybe she didn't have the diagnosis and the labels. She shouldn't have died at 58 of chickenpox in hospital. I think Julie did experience discrimination in her healthcare.
We spoke to another family about Stepping Hill Hospital.
This is her little bedroom, it's still the same. No, she loved her clothes.
Julie Barrow lived with her parents.
Yeah, we used to call her the one between, because she was always sat between us all.
In 2018, Julie was taken to Stepping Hill for a routine procedure, but it was cancelled.
Poor Julie was pretty devastated by it. There was a clear lack of
Understanding. They didn't seem to take it on board that Julie needed a lot of support. I just felt that Julie was invisible.
Julie got worse when she left hospital.
Her personality just changed. She wasn't the happy Julie that she was when she went into hospital. And she never really got back to that happy place. Come on. Let's have a hug.
Julie's parents filmed her at home to show doctors how she had changed.
night times. We used to have turns, you'd have to go into her.
We'd have to sleep with her because she was so distressed.
Awful, awful. She'd been pushed beyond her limits, Julie.
heavy medication made her tumble on the stairs.
I was upstairs with
She
her.
fell forward.
She pitched forward onto her head. Very quickly they transferred her to Salford Royal.
But sadly, it was futile to do anything apparently.
Julie died of a groin injury at 56.
It really breaks my heart to talk about Stepping Hill like this because I worked there for many years. Her experience in hospital contributed to her passing. We both feel that, don't we?
Yes.
It's very apparent that things do need to change.
There was one more family I wanted to meet. They say they had to fight to get life-saving treatment for their son.
Hey, set yourself open.
Big, big bear.
Big, big bear.
Sharon's son, Robert, is a genetic disorder and a learning disability.
I'll tell you what I think we should do. There's a cat outside that you would like to meet, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, go and open the door. Now she might come in the house.
Come
Oh,
in.
there you go, she's coming. This is Shelley.
Ah, silly.
Yeah.
What are Robert's favourite things to do?
He likes to play with the football. He also likes buses. Yeah, he likes silly banter. Makes him laugh.
2 years ago, Robert went to hospital with testicular cancer. The tumour was removed, but the cancer had spread up to 72 hours of chemotherapy.
It was just absolutely impossible to give him this 72-hour chemo. Robert could not sit for such invasive things to be done to him at all. I was a little bit panicky, but I didn't think too much of it because I thought that they would go away and they would explore other types of chemo that he could possibly have.
At first, the hospital didn't do this. They said Robert would have to go into end-of-life care.
That's when my head dropped. And they kept saying that there was nothing that they could give him. I had my hand out, I was pleading, I was saying, please help him. I was being told to calm down. I've never been so angry in all my life, and I still am now.
Sharon refused to give up on her son. She got a lawyer and a second opinion. Another meeting was held with the hospital.
They then proceeded to tell me that there was a chemotherapy that Robert could have. And I just thought myself, 3 weeks ago, you're telling me you can't do nothing. 3 weeks ago, you're telling me my son's going to die. Now you're coming up with treatment? Is it because I've kicked up a fuss? Is it because I've got a solicitor involved? You're dealing with people's lives.
Robert has now made a full recovery from cancer. How do you feel about what happened?
I'm absolutely heartbroken that they treated Robert like that. I still don't understand why. People with disabilities have the right to be treated as a person.
Now, more than ever, people with a learning disability want to be heard. And we say we should be treated like everyone else. Hopefully, people will listen to us, understand us, and really talk to us, so that we truly do have a voice.
Explore the wider challenges that people with a learning disability face in society and how this impacts on their health. Go to bbc.co.uk/panorama and follow the links to the Open University.
Bringing their voices together in a moving and powerful way, Our Dementia Choir sings again with Vicky McClure, new here at 9.